It's the time of the month again where we pretend to know that we have figured out the meta. So let's talk about that. We have an insane meta game right now where we are discovering so much in so little time. Like the Brave token went from, oh yeah, 1 negate to, actually it kind of went from, oh this is garbage, to, oh everyone in the OCG plays it, oh we have an Omni negate to stop hand traps, to, oh we are full comboing with the bodies that we're getting from this. Like the advantage that you get from the engine is so huge and so unexplored, and we are just about to like find out what it all means. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight ahead and we're gonna go straight to the bottom, put this at tier 1, because if your deck plays the Brave engine, you're already 1 step ahead, or at least competing. Brave's just broke. There's a lot of standalone archetypes in this deck that I will talk about in the thing, and I will only talk about the most optimized list because there's multiple versions of multiple decks right now. I think that each and every deck you can see in here will be able to be played with the Brave engine in one way or another. Let's start off with ABC. Probably runs the Brave range. Can I get out of this like meta? No, the ABC is gonna be like tier 2 rogue. I haven't really seen anything with ABC right now. Maybe it could be spicy, but I haven't really seen it pop off that good, so we're gonna put it in rogue for now. Drytron. I still think the deck is good. But I just see no reason to... There's just no reason to play this deck or represent this deck in a format that's so fresh. Like, I think that the deck that we have right now, the Megalith Vendra deck, is like really, really good, not even coping. But there's just no real reason to play this deck right now. So let's just put it at tier 2, accept that it's there. If I see any comments saying go PM, I swear I will just ban you. We have Adamancipator. If you're playing Master Duel, it's here, but now it's right here. So yeah, Adamancipator is not really that good. This format cannot really get away with the Brave engine as well. So kind of not. Probably everything can run it. PK, solid tier 1 strategy, but easily one of the worst decks to play the Brave package, because this deck doesn't... It synergizes with the discard, maybe, but it doesn't really synergize with the deck as well. Like, it cannot use the bodies to extend. You're merely using it for the negate, which is like fine. You can still do like the DPE site, which is insane, but it's not as good as the other decks. Same goes for the Prankit deck. I would rate Prankits a little bit more than the other PK deck, just because this deck is just so good, so consistent with only 1 card. Deck's very, very scary, and I think that like the PK deck with this double side lock through Droplet is better than the Brave stuff right now, but I think you should be playing Brave stuff right now, so Prankits is a little bit better suit. Yeah, this is not really a deck that's in a good spot right now. If you're gonna play any combo deck, this is normal summon reliant, can play Brave. It's gonna say Brave a lot this time, but no, it's just not a good meta for combo right now. Like, people will always be prepared for combo, especially this meta, so you need to go like Insanity, and I do not think Inferno was in the spot to do that. BA, you can play Trap BA, I guess, not really that great right now. Heroes, you guys said that I rated this way too high, so this time we're gonna rate it low, just to make you guys happy. I thought that this deck was better than it was. You guys all came at me in the comment section, and complaining helps. Congratulations, Heroes is now officially a rogue deck. Dragonmaids, if we were playing Master Duel, it would be right here, but now it's definitely somewhere around here. It's actually unplayable over here. Dragon Link. I think that Dragon Link, being able to synergize so well with the Brave package, linking it off with the Rose stuff, as this is definitely the top of the game, and I cannot see any other deck truly competing with this deck. Except for one deck that we'll get to a little bit later on. This is going to be filled with 3 decks for the tier 0, which are decks that are just significantly unworldly better than what the other decks can do right now. Zoo. There's no reason to play Zoo. I think there's a little bit more reason to play this because you can just blind second smile. But next to that, there's really not a reason to play Zoodiac right now. So Dogmatika, it's kind of good. It's not really that great. Gonna put it at tier 2. Can't really use Brave with it because of the Alistair, and Dogmatika will probably be played in Alistair decks anyway. It's not really that good of a spot for Alistair. I think it could still be definitely the low tier 1 due to the Winda power. But yeah, that's kind of it. Basically, not really much to say. It just cannot really go wild. It lost the 3rd Fusion Destiny and it lost the 3rd Nadir Servant, so that definitely lost a lot of power there. Eldritch has triple skill drain. Skip triple skill drain is better than what these decks do. I guess these can play triple skill drain. Maybe we should put it over here. Maybe it's a little bit more specific, but I think that these 3 decks are very, very close to each other anyway. Geist also has triple skill drain, but it's just not as good as Eldritch with the deck. Salad has gotten a huge boost and definitely can sit up here up to the tier 2. Definitely. Dragoon, where do we put you? Have you been in a deck recently? Like, has anyone seen Dragoon? Start of Rogue? I haven't seen any Dragoon. I've seen more DP, but even DP is totally dropping off. Gren Maju has become very garbage. Straight up to the fact that you only have 1 desires now, so it's not really that great. Striker was tier 1, but has dropped all the way to the back of tier 2. It lost a Fusion Destiny, which really sucks for the deck, and next to that it didn't really get anything back. So this deck has lost popularity insanely. I think it's better than this probably, but it's not as consistent as Salad is right now with the added circle. Volkswagen, definitely be able to put this all the way up here. I think that this deck is nuts. I am very biased. I love this deck, of course. But this deck can play the Brave Engine. It also had gotten the Soul support. It's going to be insane. So this deck is definitely slightly better than the rest of the decks due to the versatility. Madolche won a regional and then decided to be gone forever. Mekk-Knight is somewhere around probably here. Not really in that good of a spot right now. Yeah, it's just very tough to compete. I guess that the Brave stuff gives you a lot of columns, but that's about it. Dinos are just practically unplayable. I'm very sorry for all the Dino players. It should probably be here though, like a Rogue. But like 1 misc, not really gonna happen. More trapped decks that cannot really utilize skill drain, so we gonna have to put it ahead of the Geist. And this one's gonna go a little bit back as well. Numeron, it's unplayable. Subterror can use skill drain, so it is better than the other decks that run skill drain, because it can utilize with the card with Final Battle. If you play Final Battle, shout out to those who know. And yeah, I think that this is just always the better deck than these 2, just because the engine is so much more sufficient than those, and it can run the better cards than those. Tri's still very good. I'm gonna put it all the way up here. Definitely cannot run the Brave package, but it is still hyper good. But even a small Tri-Brigade Liver-Disc package to get the extending going, still run DP. Revolt is still Soul Charge for 4, then Search and Banish. It's still insane. Winda can be put in the middle of this. We talked about that greatly, I guess. This is a deck that I am not sure where to put, because it has just gotten the Search card, which is insane, from Battle of Chaos. So I would like to put it a little bit ahead of the rest. But I am just very unsure, so I'm going to put it at the end to be safe. This could be a little bit better, though, than all the other decks. B-Trooper, it's going to put it all the way up here. It's still a good DPE deck, but it's just really nothing special more than that. I think it's better than everything that's down here, but it's only because Herman Hansen plays it. Yeah, this deck, if you're playing this deck, it's kind of awful. It's going to be like... There's probably someone working on a list that's really good, but right now that person is not bringing that list outside. It should probably be like around here or something. I think that the deck can still work, but I think it's a little bit too much to say that this deck is anything but playable right now. Swordsoul is going to be all the way up there as well. Probably is like somewhere in this. Like the tier 1 is like such... Everything is like very... nichely slightly better than the other decks, so it's very difficult to put those in a correct rank. And yeah, Swordsoul's definitely all the way up there. Still a very good deck. Has lost Protoss, but the deck is still like insane with the Tenjis, with the Swordsouls. Deck's still really, really, really solid. Then with Evil Twin, which yeah, just could not compete. Deck just could not compete with what it is. That's basically it. Earth Machine, worst deck of the game. Then we have Add Ignister. I'm gonna put this at the same level of Salad just because it is the same deck. It's the same deck. There is no difference between these two decks. It is the same deck. Every Cyberse deck is the exact same. That's it. Then we have Ashuna. You might be thinking this is part of Dragon Link or of the Swordsoul, but it's not. There's like a Tenji combo Hulk Vibrex turbo deck featuring the Brave engine, of course, and Souls. Deck's nuts. I think we're going to see a lot of toolbox decks in the near future, but these are all lists that are very, very unrefined. But there's going to be a lot of wild combo decks coming. I think the Dragon Link and the Tenjis can use the Brave Engine the most and the most optimally. So I think that's going to be very, very insane because they can actually use the bodies for something good. Just like Virtual World, but they can use it way, 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 way better. Way, 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 way better. And just Hulk Vibrex is just an insane card this meta. As for stuff that's not really on here, DDD would probably end up in Rogue somewhere, but it's very difficult. It's a very big brain deck that a good player has to play, but all the good players are playing something else right now, so that's not really on there. Lunalight hasn't really seen success as of lately, so I found it very hard to place and would rather not include it than misplace it somewhere horribly. Should probably be around Rogue, maybe tier 2. There are some good lists. Maybe a Tri version, maybe just a Danger version or something. Yeah, if you actually think that Despia is close to being playable, then Earth Machine, baby. Worst deck of the game. This is my meta breakdown. Let me know in the comment section down below how wrong I am, and don't really have that much to add to that. Yeah, enjoy the format. It's gonna be wild. A lot of stuff to explore. A lot of fun, cool stuff coming very soon, and yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm in for this ride. Yeah, buy your Brave token decks now, or you're fucked. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.